Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. Today I just wanted to keep it casual and I did this makeup look for you. So if you want to see how to get this kind of fall colors on your face makeup look, then just continue watching. So always the first thing that I do is just apply my base, and I'm trying to do this without a big mirror, so you guys will see me using little mirrors, but no big mirror. I need to figure out kind of a better situation for the mirror issue. So I placed that in the areas where I felt like I needed it most, and I'm just gonna take my fingers and blend out like I usually do. So I'm gonna use concealer now, and this is a crazy product. It's from Lily Lolo. It comes in like a little powder container. It looks like it would be like a powder foundation or something, but it's actually a powder concealer, which I had never heard of before. I've been playing around with this for a few weeks now, and I actually really love it. It's probably just a smidge too light for my skin, but you know, you gotta make things work, so I'm making it work. So what you do is you just like kind of shake it to get the powder out in the main little area, and then I'm just going to press it onto the areas of my face where I need it. And you'll see pretty immediately it's like really, it looks super powdery, really pale, but then you go back and you blend it just like a regular concealer. I just thought the concept of a powder concealer was so foreign. Like I've just never heard of it. I don't know if you guys had. And so I was super curious to try it when I saw it, and I actually really like it. It totally blends out like a cream concealer would, and I actually think if you have oily skin, this will last a lot better on you. It doesn't look powdery either, which I think is kind of amazing considering it is a powder. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like so ready for the winter. Like no more heat, time for rain, time for cold, time for sweaters. Okay, so now that I have like the amount of product I usually put on my face, which you guys can tell isn't particularly heavy. I don't really enjoy, you know, feeling like I'm wearing like a mask or anything like that. So unless, you know, I'm getting really dressed up or something, I'll usually just end up doing a really light layer of base and focusing more on my eyes or whatever I want to focus on. I bought this primer from Lily Lolo too, and I was curious about how it would work because the primer that I had been using before this for eyeshadow was the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which is like glue. Your eyeshadow goes nowhere. So I was kind of curious in the natural beauty world whether this is comparable or not. I'm gonna try this today underneath my eyeshadow and we'll see immediate thoughts, and then I can follow up with you guys on my blog about how it kind of lasted throughout the day, or if you want to see a review specifically on this, let me know. So it comes with two colors. I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to use this, but there is a kind of peachy flesh tone color and then a yellowy color. So I'm gonna just use maybe like a little of both. It feels like really slick to the touch. So I don't know if that like changed really the color of my eyelids. And almost my eyelids look like glossy with it on, which is kind of interesting because I'm used to primers making my eyelids look a little bit matter. And then I'm gonna grab my eyeshadow palette. I'm using the Laid Bare palette. It's really beautiful. These are the colors. So they're all very neutral. It reminds me a little bit of the Naked palette. We're gonna do like a really warm fall look, I think. But I don't have this planned out, so we're just gonna go along and see how it ends up. First, I'm just gonna take the kind of like lightest color with no shimmer in it and just place that all over my lids. It's pretty, it's like a mauve or mauve, however you say it. And I'm looking in the mirror at my eyebrows, and I know they're crazy. I'm getting them threaded this weekend, thank God. But yeah, they're nuts. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna take a little brush and brush them through. Or not, because I can't find it. So we're just gonna improvise, and we're gonna use a little foam thingy. This is working less than great, but better than nothing. I'm gonna go into the crease with the orange color. I think orange is such a cool color to incorporate into your eye looks. Ooh, this color is really beautiful. And we're gonna take this under the eye, so don't worry too much about fallout. And we're just gonna blend, blend, blend. I think most people shy away from orange colors because it has that like connotation that it's really hard to pull off. But I don't know, I think orange can bring like, you know, a real warmth to your makeup look. All of these colors in this palette remind me of fall. Like, you guys have to look at this palette. I'll post a picture on my blog. It's literally like fall in a palette. It should have like a fall name, like autumn breeze, or I don't know. What name would you guys come up with? And I'm just gonna take whatever's left on the brush and just go under the eyes, which is always tricky to show on camera, but just make a weird face and you drag it down. You can really see how the pigment is building up. I'm gonna go in with the same brush. I usually use like one brush for the looks, as long as you're starting from lightest to darkest. It doesn't matter to me if I mix a little bit of the colors, so if it bothers you, change your brush, but I like this one. So I'm gonna take the warm chocolate brown and we're just gonna deepen the crease a little bit by sticking it on the outer corner and then into the last third of the crease. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a flat top brush. I'm gonna go in with the dark, it's almost like a navy black at the very end of the palette. I'm gonna push this into my lashes. This is gonna act as an eyeliner. And then I'm just gonna blend that a little bit so we don't get any harsh lines. And I'm gonna take it and do the same technique of just pushing it right under my bottom lashes. So this time I actually like pull my skin in place. And I'm just putting this mostly at the outer third and then dragging whatever's left on the brush towards the center. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Well People mascara and I'm just gonna coat my lashes pretty heavily with this. I'm going to take this underneath as well. I'm gonna go back to the face and do some sculpting. I'm gonna use the palette that was in my last video because I think it is wonderful and I've just been totally loving it, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of contouring. Okay, now that I have contoured a little bit, I'm gonna put some blush on so I can get some color back into my cheeks. And I'm gonna be using the Tata Harper Lip to Cheek tint, which is really great. It's a creamy, beautiful product. I'm just gonna smile and stick it on the apples of my cheeks and then work it back. Really love this product. I'm definitely gonna go and try and purchase some more colors. And I'm curious about how their bronzer works. Have any of you tried it? And then I'm gonna go ahead and just add some highlighter. I think I'm going to use the Living Luminizer from RMS Beauty. Yes, RMS Beauty. So I'm gonna put this on the tops of my cheekbones and just tap it in lightly. And then as a finishing touch, I'm just gonna add some lip color. And I'm going to use this lipstick in the color Nude Allure. So I guess it's very alluring. Almost like a corally pink color. I really like the formula. There's a lawnmower going off, but thankfully it is at the end of this video, so I'm just gonna talk over it and hopefully you guys can ignore it for just a quick second. But that is the finished look. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's like a warm orange, kind of fall, I don't know, it's like all the colors in the trees. That's what it is, but it's smack dab on your face, so it's great. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup. It was obviously really casual and I didn't really know what I was doing from the start, so it's kind of fun to sit down and do videos like that. I feel like I'm getting ready with you guys, which is always nice. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you have any video suggestions, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I do weekly uploads, so make sure to subscribe, and that is all I have for you guys today. More information about the primer and a few other products will be on my blog, so make sure to check that out. That is all linked below. And if you haven't seen some of my other videos, make sure to go check those out as well. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye!